Okay, well, this is my first giant experiment. My new dye pot. I'm going to be doing some my hand spun with these two colours. Just trying to get this to heat up. I've got some alpaca soap in vinegar, and this is going to be one hell of a long experiment, so bear with me. There's 15 cups of water in here with only 1 cup of vinegar at the moment, because I want to try and not let it strike really quickly to start with. I'm not sure. I might actually add another cup. Okay, there's 2 cups of vinegar in there now. Back in a second. We actually don't have any plugs in this sink in this house at the moment. They actually fit our sink, so I'll need a bucket full of rinsing. Coffee. My 30-year-old measuring cups that have all of a sudden gotten, I think, 4 of them missing. Very funny how they've only happened in the last couple of years, eh? Managed to have them for 30 odd years and all of a sudden they all go missing. Yeah, right. Coffee. Put that on full blast until it starts to go. Yeah. I wasn't really thinking when I went live, was I? I do have some new rovings and that coming over the next few weeks, so I'll be able to get back to spinning, hopefully. It's actually touching that, is it? It's starting to heat up now. I know. Watch kettle, watch pot never boils. Watch kettle, watch pot, whatever. Just fucking hurry up. I washed my hair tonight and that's gone all funky. Excellent. Oh. So we're just waiting for the pot to heat up, and then I'm going to add half teaspoon, half tablespoon, half a teaspoon of the blue. And then I'm going to put my dry roving in, and it should, and then when it's exhausted, I'll take that out, bring it out, and rewrap it and put it in the pink, or in whatever that name is, because I have no idea how to pronounce that. I walked into my door earlier, gave myself a bit of a fat lip, so please excuse me if I keep, it's annoying, so I'll probably keep going back to it. Yes, I do have a habit of walking into my doors, walking into walls. I swear the little genie comes along and moves me about. I'm all right. I'm doing okay. Yeah, I'm doing all right. Gypsy, how you doing? About to start my first dying. Really nervous, so I'm drinking as much coffee as possible. I've got my blue, and I've got my pinky reddy colour. I'm just now waiting for my pot to heat up and having a chat to myself while I was there. But yeah, really quite excited. I'm a bit nervous though. Bit nervous if I'm going to stuff it. But I have got some wet alpaca as well. Go and enjoy, because this is going to take me a while. I think Married at First Sight this year and last year, yeah, if you're not going to go on that show for a real reason, like getting married and staying married and not cheating, then why go on it? Go and enjoy, girl. I'll see you soon. I'll probably walk away for a little bit too. You and me both. I'm actually quite excited, especially about this one, because I've seen it done so many times. I'm going with a blue first, and then once the dye bath has exhausted, I'm going to put the pink in, and I'm going to unravel that and then rewind it so it sort of shows some white and the lesser blue areas, and then dump it in the pink. And then with the alpaca, the raw alpaca, I'm going to dye that the blue, but I need to get that perfect because that's going to be part of my TARDIS. So I'm looking forward to this. This is definitely experimental. Not just the first dye. I had to go all out experimental. But I've got my vinegar and my water in there coming to the boil. And I'll know more after that. It's taking forever. Really didn't think this one through before I went live. Should have had this already hot. Because I'm going to use this as all my dye baths for the two of them. These induction plates are usually quite fast. I'm waiting for it to come to, well, not quite a boil, but a simmer to help inject the dye into the, to help it, well, what's that word? To help it sort of set straight away to it. Can't think of the exact word it's called. It's called binding. Yeah, there you go. For it to bind. So you can do it from cold, but yeah, I'm going to try and do it this way first and then try and experiment all the way through. We're supposed to get another 30 odd day in the next couple of days, so I might even try some sun dyeing. Well, I'm going to enjoy watching you learn new things too. That it's quite exciting and it is inspiring. So this was just the next natural step, I think. So go and watch your bloody Married at First Sight, you silly girl. I'll be standing here for another 10, 15. I can feel it's starting to heat up now. Oh, there's still some alpaca in there. I love my potato masher. It grabs the alpaca out of not only here, but of the washing machine and everything so well. And it does submerge it really well too because you don't agitate it with it. So that's what you definitely got to watch is the agitation. And my dye pot didn't cost me a thing in the end. A friend of Nan's from Granny Group gave it to her for free. So this part of the endeavour has cost me absolutely nothing other than spinning the wool. These dyes are about as old as what James is, which is 23. Yeah, I wouldn't be like. Yeah, trust me, I find the bargains. Do you know, I've never actually, okay, hold on, no, that's not the truth. I have seen people spinning it. There was a place in New South Wales years ago up near where I live. It was called Old Sydney Town, and it was based on the First Fleet and all that. And I used to see them in there spinning the wool with the wheels and everything. And I used to think to myself, and this is when I was a kid, oh, how great that was. But, you know, I've never ever seen anyone drop spindle or use a wheel before in my life, other than the YouTube. Also, check out my playlist on the hand spinning. I've added so many more videos in the last few days. So that something in there might help. I keep telling my nephew to go to the drop spindle one because there's all things in there for drop spindling, but he keeps going and playing computer games. So, but yeah, definitely every time I watch a new one, I add it to the playlist because eventually I do go back and I re-watch those I've re-watched that playlist 4 or 5 times. Um, Imagine what my ASMR one on my other channel's like. It's like 450 videos in that one. I'll never get bored. But no, it's worth re-watching them and re-watching them. And as soon as I find a new one, I put it into it and I just keep updating it because you never know. There might be something we need. And this is going all funky. Stop it. Stop that camera. Stop that. Don't you start that bullshit. I'm almost at the point. Yep, it's getting there. I'm starting to see the little bubbles. So once it gets there, I'll turn it down and then add the dye and then add the skein and keep my fingers crossed that this all works. Oh, dear God. Let's hope that watching all those dyeing videos helped too, eh? And all that Chemnitz and Rebecca. I'm very nervous. I won't turn that on because if I turn the exhaust fan on, you won't hear anything. Yes, I know. I watch Pot Never Boils and I watch Kettle Never Boils, and I know I should just walk away for a minute. I know. I know. I know. I will be back in 30 seconds. It won't have boiled by then though. I'm not too bright at times. I was about to put my hand thing back on, and then I remembered I was doing this. Okay. It's definitely getting there. I want to put my hand in. Yep, the little bubbles are starting to come up. That was a bit of a nice facial. Go and watch a show. I keep telling you to. Okay. I'll be here when you get back. You say love? Listen, love, you're a dickhead. I don't have a computer. I have nothing, you mutt. I don't like that. Fucking 8 o'clock at night and... Well, that's what they are, then. They're mutts. Fucking scamming pricks. Listen, I wonder how much it costs them per year for all these phone calls. Is it worth it? It must be, Nan. Fucking telemarketers. Fucking 8 o'clock at night and they're calling here. No, actually not telemarketers. They're the scammer ones that tell you that your computer's all up and everything. Yeah, guess what, mate? I ain't as dumb as what you think I am. And you're not going to scam mine, Nan. Fucking idiots. Well, there goes me swearing thing. There that goes again. But we're almost at a boil. Can you hear it starting to go? Leave the lid there until you hear it bubbling. I looked for an expiry date on these things, but they didn't have one, so I'm gathering they're still good. I'll just give them a shake. I swear I did look for an expiry date. There's not one on them. They're called Queen's brand. Whoops. Queen. That's what we get here in Australia. Hey, Brody, darling. You're lucky you weren't on before because you probably would have heard me swear a few times. It's just getting hot, so you came at the right time. It's almost there. Yep. So we can turn this down a bit now, just so it doesn't go on a rambling boil. Okay, so the first colour going into the pot is the blue. There we go. Just want to watch that off straight away. And here we go. Okay. I've got that turned down. Now I've just got to wait and see. There's 2 cups of vinegar in there with 15 cups of water. And well, let's see how things go. And I think we'll be back. I'll come back in about 20 minutes and see if this is exhausted, and if it has, we'll take it out and try. See, well, then we'll change the colour. Almost at that giveaway. Yes, I am, darling. So come back in 20 minutes, okay? Right. Much love.